Hey guys, order of operations. We're moving on, new and amazing things. So you need your highlighter, you need your pencil, and you can also use your calculator. Okay, so there's that. Um, so there is an order of operations. There's an order we solve problems that have multiple operations, and there's a way that has to be done or it will be incorrect. So when we simplify an expression, we use the order of operations. So the first step is to evaluate parentheses. And we'll talk about that. Okay. The second is your exponents. And then step 3 is multiplication and division. Okay, and then the last step 4 is addition and subtraction. Now, if your parents are watching with you, they're going to say, "Oh my gosh, that's not the way you do it," and it's not that way anymore, which is so weird. There's a new way. So, why are the M and D, multiplication and division, and this adding subtracting grouped together? Well, because when you get to step 3, you work multiplying and dividing left to right till they're gone. When you get to step 4, you work adding and subtracting left to right. Okay, so let's walk through this and evaluate it. So the first one is an I do this one, and please follow my organization. It really is helpful. I promise. Okay, so I'm looking at this I do, and as I'm going to evaluate it, I read it 2 to the power of 0 plus 5 minus 3. So I'm going to evaluate 2 to the power of 0. And I want you to notice something. So 2, my caret, 0 gives me 1. I want you to know that anything to the power of 0 is going to be 1. And I did my exponents first because you need to go through each step and ask myself, self, are there parentheses? Nope. Are there exponents? Yes. So I highlight that step first, and then I rewrite it. 1, bring everything else down, plus 5 minus 3. Do I have multiplication division? No. But I do have addition and subtraction. I'm going to work left to right. So the first thing I'm going to do is add 1 and 5. And I get 6 minus 3. And I get 3. So 6 minus 3 is 3, and we're going to circle it. Okay? So here's our we do. But we're not together. You are at school and I'm at home. Maybe watching you. I don't know. 6 minus 2 to the power of 2. We'll ask myself, do I have parentheses? Nope. Do I have exponents? Yes. I'm going to highlight that. 2 to the power of 2. Using my calculator, I'm going to evaluate that. 2 to the power of 2, and I get 4. So I'm going to rewrite my problem. 6 minus 4. All I have left is subtraction, and I get 2. Circle that. Second we do. I have 18 minus 3 to the power of 2 plus 4. And again, looking at my steps, do I have parentheses? No. Do I have exponents? Yes. I have 3 to the power of 2, which is the same thing as 3 times 3. So I'm going to have 18 minus 9 plus 4. I have no multiplication or division, but I do have addition and subtraction. So I have 18 minus 9 is 9. plus 4, and that equals 13. Please, please do not skip steps, because if I'm going to be grading these, I want to know where you went wrong. I want to see all your work. Let's look at our next one. 24 divided by 4. That dot means multiply, okay? Because we're getting ready to hit algebra with variables, and an x can mean an x, it can mean multiply. So we have transitioned to using a dot for multiplying. So 24 divided by, in my parentheses, 4 times 2. So step 1, do I have parentheses? Yes. So highlight that parentheses, because we're going to do that first. So rewrite 24 divided by, what's 4 times 2? It's 8. And then 24 divided by 8 is 3. And then right here, here's how this reads. 9 times 6 minus 3 divided by 5 plus 7 minus 9. So essentially, you're going to solve the top and the bottom separately. So I'm just going to draw an arrow for this top one. I'm going to rewrite this. 9 times 6 minus 3. So parentheses first, is because that's what it says, parentheses. So I'm going to highlight 6 minus 3. Okay. Then I'm going to rewrite it. 9, and this is times 6 minus 3 is 3. So 9 times 3 gives me 27. So hang on. We're going to bring this all over here. Stay with me. So this is the top of this expression. Then I have 5 plus 7 minus 9. And I don't have parentheses in the bottom. I don't have exponents. I don't have multiplication or division, but I do have adding, subtracting, and I'm going to work left to right. So 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. And we're going to move that 3 over here. So we have 27 divided by 3, which gives us 9. Okay. So you'll see those around. They are a little tricky, but I want you to just work through it. Trust the process. Now I'm going to talk about the steps as I go. Obviously, we can't see them at the top of the screen, but you can see them as you look at your paper and follow along with me. So this would be a you do, but I'm not with you to walk around and check, so I'm going to do these with you to give you more practice and coaching and out loud thinking. I have 25 divided by 5 plus 9, okay? So I don't have parentheses, I don't have exponents, but I do have multiplication or division because I have 25 divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5 plus 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then I have 7 plus 5 to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 4. Now, do I have parentheses? No. Do I have exponents? Yes. Here's what I would suggest. I'm going to highlight both of them, okay, and start rewriting. So 7 plus 5 to the power of 2 is the same thing as 5 times 5, so that's 25. Minus 2 to the power of 4, 2 to the power of 4, and I get 16, okay? Now I look at my problem again, 7 plus 25 minus 16. This is all addition and subtraction, so work left to right from this point out. And then I'm going to have, so 7 plus 25 is 32, minus 16 gives you 16. Right here. 5 plus 8 in parentheses, and remember when I have an integer next to a parentheses with no operation sign, that means multiply, okay? So 5 plus 8 times 2 minus 4 to the power of 2. We got a lot going on here. So we're going to ask ourselves, do we have parentheses? We sure do. We have 5 plus 8. 5 plus 8 is 13. Maintain your parentheses because we still have to multiply right here, okay? Minus 4 to the power of 2. Now I have multiplication, subtraction, and exponents. So if I'm going back through my steps, I see that I must do exponents next. So 4 to the power of 2 is the same thing as 4 times 4, so minus 16. Now I have multiplication right here and subtraction. If I look at my steps, I know I have to multiply first. 13 times 2 is 26. I'm also going to highlight that so I remind myself the order I'm going in. And then if Miss Collins has to check my work, she can say, well, hot dog sauce, that's where they went wrong. 26 minus 16 is 10. There you go. Last one, the one that just, it makes everybody just lose their minds. But we can do it. We can do it. Treat it as two separate problems, and then we're going to divide at the end. So drawing my arrow, I have 7 minus 4 plus 5. Okay? So 7 minus 4 is again, we're going through all of our steps. All we have left is a subtraction and addition. We work left to right. 7 minus 4 is 3. Plus 5 equals 8. So remember, I'm going to bring this 8 over here because this is the top of my division problem. So the bottom, I'm going to rewrite this, 2 times 4 plus 6 minus 4 to the power of 2. A lot going on here. So parentheses is my first step. I have that, so I'm going to highlight 2 times 10 minus 4 to the power of 2. So parentheses are gone. Then I have exponents. 4 to the power of 2. 2 times 10 minus 16. Now I have multiplication and I have subtraction. And we know that multiplication division comes first. So I'm going to highlight that. 2 times 10 is 20. Minus 16 gives me 4. Bring the 4 over here. I have 8 divided by 4 when simplified is 2. Yes, friends, it's a lot, but I'm telling you, you can do it because you're going to have lots of practice while I'm gone.